What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Recently, Summer Walker has revealed that she's single. Currently, she is pregnant by this particular rapper by the name of Lord Pharaoh, aka Larry. And this is interesting because London on the Track was the first baby daddy, right? London on the Track is one of the hottest producers in hip hop music. This guy, nobody knows him, which is a clear indication of a failure of Summer Walker. That's a red sign. That's a red flag. How did you go from this guy to this one? Nobody wants to talk about that, right? This guy is completely less unsuccessful than London on the Track. But fine, all right. We all know what she was doing. London on the Track had problems. He wasn't faithful. He don't take care of his kids. You know, all of this, she was going off on Instagram about the guy. Fine. She got this guy, was praising the guy, how good of a stepfather he is. You know, he's a good man. He takes care of the other kid and all this stuff. And then now she's pregnant and then they can't be together. The difference is this time she's not attacking this young guy like she did London on Track. They're still broken up, but they are not, you know, having issues with one another. And now since he's broken up, he's been getting a lot of women inboxing him. And I'm not going to show the video because he was showing like some women showing him the behind and all this stuff, and you know, and women giving him offers to come on their OnlyFans. And Summer Walker was joking like, yo, no, go ahead and do it. You know, his sex is good. You know, I think $200,000 is worth it. You know, go ahead and become an OnlyFans man. Go ahead and bring the money back, right? But she says she's single with no hard feelings. She says this: people been trying to be in my business bad lately. I don't know why y'all need updates on my life. LOL, like go touch grass. But I decided to be single. It's no hard feelings. Larry is an amazing father. There's just certain things I won't tolerate, but we're super duper happy to have all our children and we just living life. No, I ain't removing my face tat. I still have a hell of love for him. In the breakup reveal. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that. What are some of the things you won't tolerate, Summer? Oh, it gotta be it's his issues, huh? Okay, fair enough. I want you ladies to listen to this. So now, London on the Track was the first problem. You went out and selected this guy. Now you have two kids by two different men. Both of these guys issue saying that you won't tolerate. That's interesting, isn't it? Who's the one common denominator in this story? It's Summer Walker. And here's why I try to tell a lot of brothers, this is why you don't argue with them. This is why you don't argue with them. This is why you don't even waste your time having conversations. I'm just going to be real with most ladies under 40 in our community. You're wasting your time, guys, because they're not going to get it. They want to keep many of them repeating the same patterns, going after the same men with the same proclivities, the same bad habits, the same red flags, and they don't want to understand that they're the biggest red flag. Their choices in who they want to date is the biggest red flag. And sometimes brothers are trying to sit there and explain this to them. Stop, like, listen, man, stop being frustrated. Stop talking to them about this. Black men have to stop engaging in active conversations and debates with black women about their dating and mating choices. Here's what you do. The Summer Walkers of the world, how do you deal with them? Avoid them. That's how you deal with them. When you see them, you go across the street. That's how you deal with them. Okay? Go across the street and don't date them. It's the only way. Because why? They're never going to blame theirself. If there were certain things you don't tolerate, why'd you get with the man in the first place? If there's certain things you didn't tolerate, why is the man there, baby? Why is he there? If you wanted a man that had certain things to do in a relationship, then here's what you shouldn't have did. Number one, London on the track should have never been there in the first place. You would never got pregnant by him, right? Now you have a baby. So we're going to be real. Woman like Summer on the Walker, who's sort of volatile in how she acts. Do we honestly expect some guy that has his stuff together is going to just come and decide to be with her out of every other woman? Let's just limit it down to black women. It's so many black women out here who have it together, and nobody's perfect, but they look nice. They don't have kids. You know, they could be eligible to be somebody's wife. Do you think that this man wants to deal with that? That's why you're dealing with a guy who don't have nothing in the first place in comparison to you. This is no different than Keisha Cole, Nico Kale all over again. You dealing with a man that you don't respect because he don't have what you have. And that's why he's going to all these doctor's appointments, because the guy don't have anything. He's nothing like you on your level. And you already know that you're going to have issues getting somebody on that level in the industry. And the reason why it is, and the reason why these women say, I'm dealing with something that I won't tolerate, because you're not what you're asking for. Hello? Somebody home? What it is that you desire, you are not that. It is hard to tell people this, but we need to keep it where it's at. What you desire, you are not. Okay? You're always talking about what you deserve. I hear so many people in Black America talking about that. Then if you deserve it, why you don't have it? You can't get that because you are not that. So what do you want somebody to do to tolerate you? The fact of the matter is, Summer Walker was not able to obtain somebody that she wants for the most part. This was the guy that she didn't want. This is the best she can do. And in all situations, we will never hear, guys, we will never hear, I made a mistake. I did something wrong. It's always blaming the guy. And you think a lot of black men don't see that? Black men ain't the only ones ruining relationships. Can black men ruin relationships? You goddamn right. We can ruin relationships. We're some of the best people at ruining relationships sometimes. Absolutely. Black men are very good at that. But now when we talk about black women doing that, all of a sudden we don't want to, the lack of accountability is a problem. You don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman. You don't make the choices that you're supposed to make as a woman. And it's this guy's fault. Really? Are you serious? Do you make any sense? Let me tell you that you don't. And brothers don't want to hear that. You got to be honest with yourself. Stop playing around. Stop blaming others as to why you don't have. You have because you're not what you're looking for. That's not hate speech to tell somebody that. That's not hateful, it's truthful. Because if you were what you're asking for, you wouldn't be going from baby daddy to baby daddy. And then you get a third guy wanting the third guy to come in there and deal with a woman with 2 different kids by 2 different women, 2 different men, and deal with that. Says who? Hell to the no. No. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.